All right, and
here we go.
Welcome to another episode of Who Got Lyrics. Tanner Blak, your player partner, jRag,
yes, sir.
Building. Y'all already know, man. And we got an
episode 6.
Episode 6 is ready and underway. Rag, what is in the news, man? What is going on out there? What's going on with the people, man? Social media is always crazy.
So you got Fab versus Lloyd Banks. We got to get into that. The Grammys were last night.
You know what? Let's jump into this. Fab and Lloyd Banks.
We can start with that because that is it's all opinion based.
I don't think so,
but there's fact to it too.
Opinions
and
stats, right? When you look at the stats, I'm saying I don't think either of them has Fab ever had a platinum record?
Yes, his first. I think his second one.
Platinum record.
I think his second one.
Platinum selling.
Yeah, second one. First one went gold.
What was the name of it?
The album, dude, I don't remember.
Do you remember a verse off of it?
To go, like Youngin'. Remember Youngin'?
Holla back, Youngin'.
Yep.
Like, okay, so Fab has some memorable records.
He got some
like
bangers.
Off the rip. Fab got some memorable. I couldn't tell you. Bieber, Benz, and Bentley is the only record I can tell you from Lloyd Banks. I can't tell you the name of an album.
He had that one
girl. Recite a verse for you.
No, me neither. I was a fan of G Unit as a collective.
No. We're not taking
I'm saying as
clicks.
collective.
Not click. We're talking about Lloyd Banks by himself as a rap artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not putting his whole clique against Fab.
No, that's what the point I was getting into. Like, I like 50 Cent as a unit. But I'm saying
we have to mention these other names.
But I didn't individually.
Lloyd Banks. We're not mentioning no other names.
My point is, I didn't individually like Lloyd Banks like that. Like, like as a collective, they were cool, but singled out, like Lloyd, I don't know. I
don't think Lloyd Banks can stand by himself, right, without a king. You know what I'm saying? 50 was the head of G Unit because he can stand by himself as an MC.
He already stood out there on his own. So
Young Buck can't stand by himself and be likable as a rap artist.
No. And Tony Yayo's entertaining. But I don't think
as a rap artist, Tony Yayo cannot stand by himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't do well on his own.
Fab has been standing by himself as a rap artist, carrying the weight of hip hop. It's not a debate. There's no debating if Lloyd Banks can or cannot stand next to Fabulous. There is like,
in my opinion, no.
In my opinion, the argument is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's just something to talk about.
I didn't get why they paired them two together from the beginning even for the versus battle.
There's no way.
I didn't understand it
so there's going to be a versus battle between Lloyd Banks and
they're trying to build up to one.
Why?
Even 50 Cent was like, he was clowning. He's already on attack mode for Fab, and he's not really getting along with
Lloyd
Banks right now. So he was clowning both of them.
Yeah, it's good. Like, no,
I didn't get it. I thought Fab
is not in the realm of he's a little. Jadakiss is not in the realm of Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, and Pop. But Jadakiss has
he's got features on songs that are crazy, like classics and smashes. But standalone singles,
opinions are subjective, but he's not of status of the top.
Not when it comes to
song makers. He's not in the realm of your Drakes or your Kendricks or your Jay-Z's or your Biggies or your Tupacs or your Nas's.
No, all right, and to put them 20
That's
versus
not
20.
To say that Jadakiss is not top tier. He is top tier.
It's a different conversation.
But it's a different tier.
It's a different conversation.
Right? But Fabulous is not in the tier with Jadakiss. He's almost a tier above the underground.
Yeah, with the Clue mixtapes.
Yes.
And
he's just right above the underground rap artists. That's still unsigned and like Fab is like your next step out of the underground. And then after Fab,
But he's got hits.
Jadakiss.
He's got hits. Trade It All, Superwoman. He's got a lot of bangers.
It's kind of like Jay-Z. He doesn't have a hit record by himself.
No, I think they all have features.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's been on songs that were smashes that he was the feature on.
Right.
But
right.
Him doing verses, hook, bridge, chorus, all that
Ain't
by
have a hit
himself.
song, it ain't happening.
I don't think he.
And if it has, please tag us or comment the song that Fab has that is a hit by himself. Lloyd Banks doesn't have a hit by himself.
Nah, Hollaback only was by himself though.
But it wasn't like
that one wasn't
worldwide hit record.
Not like Trade It All, which has feature on it.
I
just don't see them. The comparison, I don't know why they put them as a 20 verse 20 and think that it would be like a competition to me. And it's all subjective, but I don't see it. Now, there was other pods and other people and other radio saying the opposite. I had Lloyd.
No. Who said that?
They were saying
it had to
on
be
the Breakfast Club. Yeah.
It had to be Charlemagne the guy.
Charlemagne.
How did I know that? Charlemagne.
Envy picked Fab.
Let me tell you something. Charlemagne will say anything to get ratings. Anything. He will say the most obnoxious, ridiculous thing just so that the Breakfast Club can get ratings.
I agree.
This is why people wanted to punch him in his face. This is why Siegel, you know what I'm saying, was talking crazy. So everybody talking crazy to him because he say the most ridiculous stuff.
Even as recent as Dame Dash was like, I'll punch you in your face.
Yeah, like.
Or he said, if I punch you in your face.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna sit on my show, you know what I'm saying, with me and threaten me and continue to sit there.
No. Like, that's crazy, man.
Mm-mm.
Like, Like, you gonna punch what?
Yeah. Like, first of all.
Hold on a second. Cut the camera off for once.
Don't even cut the camera off. Don't even cut the camera. Record this. Get this.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to avoid the
Franco Starr talking crazy to him. Siegel talk crazy to him.
Oh, there's been a laundry list.
There's a baby came up and talked crazy to him. Like, no.
Are we done or are we finished?
Are we done or are we finished? It's two different things. Being done and being finished is not the same thing. You could be done.
We done?
But that don't mean you finished.
But I'm finished.
And you could be finished.
And you might not be done yet.
But you're not done yet.
You know what I mean? So
straight up. But as far as Lloyd Banks, like Lloyd might be done, but Fabolous ain't finished. And if Fab finished, then Lloyd Banks ain't done.
They say Lloyd's still, he's still touring, but he's living off of old catalog.
What song? Touring doing what
there's
song?
One song. Oh man, I just don't remember it enough to where I can even say it. But there was one song that did really well with the music video and the ladies in the club, and when it would come on,
Roots on Fire.
That one too.
Where 50 Cent wrote the hook.
Okay, so he's got two. He's got two songs that are memorable to me, but the one's not even memorable enough that I can even tell you the title of it right this second. And they literally were just talking about it. I was watching it this morning, and I can't remember it. That's saying.
Crazy work. That is crazy work, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact.
Fab has always been one of my favorite artists throughout the years.
I'm not gonna say that I would listen to Fab.
I didn't say favorite, but he's one of them.
I never was like, oh man, Fabolo. Like I was never on it. Like,
he did that for when you would get past that part, and then the bars. He would have bars. But,
he had a crazy tag.
He did spell his name out a lot, but that was just part of like
that was his tag.
Exactly.
And I'm not mad at his. You know what I'm saying, but they got it. His tag is what got him through. You know what I'm saying, and his bars are memorable. And you hooked up the respirators, ride up on you like escalators. You know what I'm saying, like his bars. I don't know no Lloyd Banks.
No, me either, man. Me either.
I can't recite to you no Lloyd Banks bars.
At best, if that same song came on, I might be able to recite the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I'm saying maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I can't even think of the title right now. So like I don't know.
All I know is the hook.
Yeah.
And 50 Cent told you how he constructed the hook based off of Nelly record. It's getting hot in here. So he took that hook, reconstructed it. First he deconstructed it and then reconstructed it on Lloyd Banks' record, Roof on Fire or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So 50 know how to make hit records based on the records that are already hits.
Yeah.
And he gave Lloyd, he gave Lloyd Banks a hit record with that joint.
It's kind of like what he did with Game in the beginning of his career. I don't think Game needed it because Game is.
I don't know if
crazy on his own.
Game
on
can
his
write
first
hit
album,
records though. He can rap.
He can rap. I don't know about the hit records came from 50.
But you had to get with 50 to get a hit. And 50, he kind of modeled his strategy after Eminem. Like when you get with Dre and Eminem, you're gonna get some sauce. You're gonna get some sauce. If you didn't have no sauce, you're gonna get some sauce with Dre and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then after the beef with Ja Rule.
That beef didn't help 50.
No, he just borrowed kind of the melodic singing thing from him.
Right. You criticize that man for what he did, and then you turn around and do what he did to give yourself some leeway.
Because that's what was going on. That was what was popping at that time.
And yeah, you did it better than Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of, listen, great artists still, good artists create. That's what it is.
Yeah.
As far as
or at least borrow inspiration.
Yeah.
You're
stealing it. You're stealing it.
But it's still.
You're still stealing.
A form of theft. Might not be grand larceny, but.
Yeah. So I should have did some stealing in my rap career. I should have did more stealing. That's what I should have did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how about them Grammys, man?
All right. So last night the Grammys was the performances weren't bad.
Who all performed? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give
Olivia,
it a beat. I didn't watch it.
The Mariahs.
The Mariahs?
I've never heard of them. That was the first time I even heard of them. Heard their song.
What is the Mariahs?
It's a band, pop, I would say.
The Mariahs.
Lead singer's a girl, and then the boys are a band. I'm assuming her name's Mariah. I don't know, and I don't want to be ignorant by saying I don't know, because there's a lot of artists out there that pop up that I just don't know.
You don't know.
I saw a bunch I didn't know. Olivia Dean did well. Her performance was good. Justin Bieber got up there, did 2 songs. Bruno Mars did 2 songs, and they didn't give Justin Bieber no one award, but they nominated him for 13, and they did it probably to get him up there to perform, because he had said, "I'm not coming anymore," because they always put them here to get me there, and then they never give it to me. He says, "She stopped coming," so this year they got him to come. Okay, we'll give you 2 performances. You nominated 13 times.
The Grammys have always been a carrot on a stick.
They've always done that. They did it to Beyonce.
It has always and will always be a carrot on a stick.
Now, his album did numbers. It should have won at least one award, but it didn't.
I think it's more based on the artistry than the sales, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It generally is. It's a collective, however many people are in the voting in the academy to vote.
One of my homies in Connecticut is on the board to vote for the Grammys, and matter of fact, I know 2 or 3 people that's on the board to vote for the Grammys. It's not really based on the sales or popular opinion. It's it's artists judging artists.
Yes, writers,
right? Y'all don't want me on the Grammys because, or any award or judging panel, because too many artists suck. All y'all doing is recreating what y'all hear on the radio to try to replace what's already there, as if the sound, there's no new sound. There's no new cadence. Nothing.
Like Bruno Mars' song, I like it.
What song?
They're moving it, but
he's a reenactment of Prince mixed with some Michael Jackson.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's definitely his inspiration. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Now, but the song, his new single, sounds kind of like just a continuation of what he was doing with Anderson .Paak and Silk Sonic.
Okay.
It has that vibe. So it's kind of like a continuation of what he was doing there.
If it works, it works.
It works. And it's a good song. People were feeling it. Kendrick got 5 awards.
He took 5 home?
He took 5 home.
So that makes 26?
Yeah, is that what the total is up to now?
I think the total is 26 because he's won over Jay-Z.
Because Bad Bunny got Album of the Year. Song of the Year went to Billie Eilish, Wildflower.
I never heard it.
Kendrick got Record of the Year.
What's the difference between record? Oh, it's just one song?
Yes.
What song was that? They Not Like Us?
No, it was the one he Luther.
Okay.
He got it for Luther. He performed Luther last night too. Yeah, Bieber Swag album. You know, Bad Bunny got, you know, for the album of the year, but best new artist was Olivia Dean. Like last year, they gave it to not Benson Boone. They gave it to the girl that had all the crazy stuff going on. I'll think of her name, but I think Teddy Swim should have got it last year. But Teddy and Jelly Roll were sitting together.
Okay.
And that Noah guy was coming up, and he was doing jokes, and he was like, because they kind of look with tattoos. He went up to Jelly Roll, and he was like, "Do me a favor, get Teddy's phone, see if you scan your face scan and recognize." And he put it up to him in his face, and he's like, "Oh shit, your phone opened."
Get the fuck out of here.
It's fucking weird, yeah.
The face recognition on his phone opened up for somebody else.
It opened up for Teddy's phone.
Wow.
But you know, Lady Gaga got Pop Album of the Year. The Clips got an award with Pharrell and Kendrick. They got for best rap performance.
Oh yeah. I see that.
Kendrick got best rap album. Jelly Roll got best country album.
Was Drake nominated for anything?
No, Drake didn't have any nominations. None.
Wow, they made an example out of it.
Even for R&B, they gave it to Kalani.
He was nominated though?
No, he wasn't even nominated. I don't know if he didn't turn in, didn't submit, or they just didn't even nominate him. Because best R&B album went to that even though he's been around a long time, Leon Thomas.
Y'all see how it's rigged, right?
But as an artist, he's considered a new artist.
The whole thing is rigged. If Drake wasn't nominated for nothing, after his loss to Kendrick Lamar,
what song would he have been nominated for?
Drake pretty much supplied the music industry for the last 20 years.
No, I agree. I just don't know if he put out one in that span where it counts towards the 2025 awards.
Did he drop anything in 2025?
He put out one single, so he didn't have an album. He had one single, and I honestly don't remember the title.
That's just wild.
But yeah, he wasn't nominated. He wasn't there. Nicki Minaj wasn't there.
She was too busy being clowned at one of Trump's parties.
Yeah, she was at one of there, and then she was too busy being on TMZ for a fucking whole different reason. She's still trying to clown Don Lemon.
Well, she's not clowned. She's being clowned.
But yeah, it's not. It's backfiring. It's just crazy at this point. It's just too much. Too much. Sometimes it's just good to just lay low. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like sometimes it's just all right. You know, just fall back.
So let's take a look at this. Like, what's on the agenda that you got right now?
That was I just wanted to go through a couple of the award show things from the Grammys last night.
Okay.
And then, we talked about Bad Bunny. With the snow in Philly, man, it was nothing for me on a Sunday night. Grab some food, some wine, and I actually chilled in and actually watched the Grammys for the first time in quite a few years. So we actually chilled and we watched it.
As a hip hop artist,
and it wasn't
for me, watching the Grammys was never something that I was interested in doing. Like, I was never interested in being at the Grammys, even though
there was a point where I wanted to be at the Grammys.
There was never a point I wanted to.
I've been to a couple Grammy parties out in LA.
No Diddy parties though.
No. Clive and other parties, but never. I was never at the actual Grammys with a chair at a table, and I wanted to be, but I wanted to make commercial music, and I wanted to get the Grammy at one point. And then you start to realize, like, man, this isn't the end all be all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't what it's all about. One, if you're going to do it professionally, it's obviously going to be about making money. But the most important part is the art, integrity, and creating. And for people to relate to, listen to, and enjoy your music. And if you can touch people with your music, that's the most important. So that's what
it all boils down to, connecting. Does the music connect?
Are you helping somebody get through something?
To the general public or the masses that connects?
That's the most important part.
It doesn't matter how many awards you won or who you did the collab with. Did it connect? Did people relate to it? That's it. That's the only reason why I was making music, is to connect.
Yeah.
That was it. It wasn't to win an award or be the most popular or be the best rapper. Who connects to it? Who connects with it? Who can listen to it and it may help them through their day?
And somebody might be going through the same thing.
That's all. As far as I'm concerned. I don't need a little statue of a little dude
Best statue I got is the legendary Grind Award.
From Philly Hip Hop Awards?
Philly Hip Hop Awards.
That's not a Philly Hip Hop Award.
That's still to this day my favorite award.
Word.
Because it's local. It means something. If you get all the other shit, I swear that's still my favorite one.
I'm gonna tell you something. The Philadelphia Hip Hop Awards, they lost me when they was selling tables for $300 with a 2-liter bottle of wine punch. Like
it started to get crazy down there at the TLA, man. It started to get a little weird.
I was done. I went to one. I was at one Philadelphia Hip Hop Awards. I never went back. And this was during my first album. And Gilly won Album of the Year with no album out.
How's that happen?
Yeah.
I mean, like
I was nominated. Gilly was nominated. A couple of other people was nominated, and they gave Gilly Album of the Year.
Did he have a single out?
Had nothing out. There was no record, no anything.
The year before? I'm trying to help this make sense.
It didn't make sense.
I love Gilly. I'm just trying to help it make sense.
Listen.
You know,
if you can buy the award, it means nothing.
Yeah, no.
So they can't give me an award that will mean anything to me.
See, because
anybody can buy one.
I never participated in. I only went to one. Because I never really thought I was ever being like a part of it. I didn't think that like I was in that circle.
Yeah.
I just happened to get it. Like
I've never been in that circle.
You know what I mean? I just got a call and was like, you're nominated. I don't know. I don't remember who I was up against. I'm gonna be real, which I don't know. But I got the award. I stood up and I was like, oh, shit, I wasn't even prepared to be having to take this walk, let alone write anything.
Did you make a speech?
No, I just winged it. I swear, I didn't even know. I didn't think I was going to get it. I was like, yeah, they're not going to give it to me.
Why not? If you put the work in.
It was because of that. It wasn't even music related. For working with other people and their music is essentially, I guess, what it was.
You know what, Greg?
But
it's crazy
I'm surprised
because we have never worked together on anything.
No, we don't have a song together. We've worked on shit together, but never a song.
No.
Isn't that weird?
That is super
all these
weird.
Years, you're talking about almost 20-something years.
Of knowing each other.
Yeah, we don't have a song together.
It's
kind of
weird
crazy.
as fuck.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck.
No, it is weird.
Now, have you ever heard a record of mine?
Yeah, I heard them all the time.
Okay, like now on social media.
Yeah.
But prior to social media.
You mean like on the radio or things like that?
Well, not even on the radio, just in passing. Might have been in the car with somebody and they played something. Never.
One time with who was it? Bandit played me something, and that was later on, and then early on it was.
I did do a record with Bandit.
Nino played me something because you guys were on the record together many years ago.
I did multiple records with Nino.
Yeah, and so that's the first time I actually heard you on record was with Nino.
Okay.
And that's because at that time me and Nino Breeze were working together.
So.
And that's how I first heard about your music.
I would love to hear that record with Bandit. I don't remember what that record sounded like.
Yeah, I probably have the.
If you have that record, I would love to hear that.
I probably still have the master to it.
Okay.
To be honest,
I want to hear that.
Or at least before it was mastered or mixed. I have it though. I'll have to pull it for you.
Now,
I save all that shit.
I want to hear some jRag records because we was talking earlier. You got a record produced by Neptunes
early
before they were.
Neptunes.
Before there was a Neptune.
Yes, early.
How many people can say that?
And LF, I guess I have a bunch of records that could produce, that are good. They were good.
You might
listen to them now, and they still.
You might want to re-release these records.
They don't age, which is why enjoy some of these records. I'm like, they fit now too, which is crazy. You can't say that.
Would you ever republish them and put them out again?
I would. Some of them are from like 98, 01.
It doesn't matter.
The records from 06.
Records,
I would do.
When you make timeless records, right? You can put them out in a year.
Again, like The Day After Forever was the first song ever on the radio. It wasn't even supposed to be the single from the album. It was actually supposed to be Woofers. But the Q102 radio, which another station that wasn't supposed to debut the song, was supposed to be Power 99 and Hot 97. Somehow, I don't even know how, they got a hold of this record. I was in the car one day driving, and all of a sudden, they're like, we have this record that showed up on our desk, and we're going to play it. We're not sure. And then they played Day After Forever. And I was like, what the fuck?
That is freaking amazing.
I'm like, how the hell did they even get this?
Let me tell you about this one time I went on a job. I was on a job interview. I was going to be a security guard for Allied Barton.
Is that the money moving?
No, they stationary at banks and stuff like that.
Okay.
I went on a job interview to be a security guard at Allied Barton. And the woman that was interviewing me was the sister of a friend of mine that used to come to my open mics. So I used to throw open mics all over the city all the time.
Okay.
Why, when I went into her office for the interview, sitting on her desk was one of my mixtapes? Bro, it was the most surreal moment I have ever experienced. Like, I don't even want you to know about that part of me, of who I am. My mixtape is on her desk in the interview.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I'm like, no.
Oh, man, I remember the mixtape days, though, man.
I never even told nobody that story.
How did she, did you ever ask her how she got it?
Well, again, her sister used to come to my open mics.
So she pulled it first, she got it from
And
her.
I think, I didn't know that she was, a supervisor or anything, because I had seen her at one of my open mics, and she was super fun.
And you found out it was the sister, though, after the interview?
After the interview.
All right, okay.
After the interview. Like, I was just going on an interview.
It's coincidence, though, man.
I don't think anything is a coincidence.
I might have maybe said it wrong. Not coincidence, but like
and I was just blown away. I was blown away. My joint's sitting on the edge of her desk.
World.
I'm sitting here being interviewed, and thankfully she didn't bring up nothing about that mixtape. I wouldn't even say that was me. I'm like, no, I ain't.
You're there for a different reason.
Yeah, I'm there for it's a different world.
Yeah.
Right? And this was the mixtape was Where's the Check 2, Corner Boys versus the Cops.
Yeah, right.
That's the mixtape. I'm like, why would you have this mixtape?
That is funny, man.
That was crazy.
That is crazy. The chances are pretty it's not
Slim
likely, man. It's not likely. It's not like.
But that goes. You never know who's listening to your music.
This is how I wrote my first song.
This was a corporate setting.
I was on set of the Sweet Valley High. We're shooting, and when we had downtime, I would sit in the corner and I would write. I would just be writing, just to get it out, And there happened to be a country singer on set that day, like next door, who saw me write and was like, boom, and he ended up taking the song.
Wow.
And singing it right there, yeah. Not singing it right there, but ended up using that song, and I was only like 16 at that time. So, and then I was like, oh, shit. And then I started to spin it more into like raps.
Okay.
And poetry, and I started doing it that way. And that's when I was like, I'm going to start doing this. And I was about 16 when I started recording, on the little thing you record yourself with the fucking karaoke machine. And I would just try to get how to format my song, how to get on beat, And that's when I first started doing it, man. I mean, some of them were horrible. The bars were good. I'm
not even going to talk about my first recording.
But the sound quality was ass, and it was just all over the place. And then I just gradually started to learn how to format a song with the big hooks and the choruses and the production.
Mine didn't go that way.
But my first shit was not good. I mean, it was not quality.
I'm not even talking about quality. The bars wasn't good.
No, but you got to shape it. You got to figure out what you're doing, what you are, who you are first.
So I never had to figure out who I was.
I'm not talking about as far as lyric,
as far as lyrically,
as a person, no. Well, people do have to figure themselves out.
No,
I'm not saying you did.
No, I'm not. I don't think people have to figure themselves out. I think people be looking for themselves outside of themselves.
And that's probably.
And when you look for yourself outside of yourself, you're never going to know.
That's usually when you get lost, man.
Yeah.
That's usually when you end up lost. You end up on the wrong road and you're lost, man.
Everything that I have done, I don't really have. I have one major regret, right? And that was distributing some violence to a guy that did not deserve it.
Did we open that there?
Yeah, that's like my biggest regret.
I've had that. I know how that feels because I ended up putting hands on a friend of mine that I grew up with.
You never.
When you think about the logic of it afterwards, it was over some bullshit, some weed. It was stupid, man. And
I fought a friend of mine. And, we fucked each other up, but we were still friends afterwards.
We became friends later. Good 5 years.
We was already friends. This is like my best friend, right?
It was more me. I felt guilty.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk to him because I felt guilty about putting hands on him over a couple $100 worth of fucking weed.
Yeah, no. So something like that similar has happened to me.
And it was more about me.
I didn't put my hands on the guy until he tried to shake my hand. Like you messed up the money or whatever. Leave it at that. Just don't ever say nothing to me again in life.
Yeah.
Right? And I would leave it at that. When you see me on the street and you try to stick your hand out as if I'm going to shake your hand after you mess my money up, then I gotta put paws on you.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's crazy.
Not unless I initiate, say it's cool.
Yeah.
But don't
in front of people.
Don't assume and put me in that spot where you think
it was in front of people though, and everybody know what happened. And you gonna stick your hand out?
That's exactly why he did it. Think about it. That's why he did it. Figured he was safe.
No.
Or he had the upper hand by trying to play low. Look. I got over on him. He ain't going to do shit. So it was either way. But either way is not the appropriate time to do that.
That would be a bad idea to ever think that I ain't going to do shit to you after you did something to me. And a lot of people don't think that your zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer. We are the most pettiest people on the planet.
Petty games.
Petty game. I'm Petty Kruger.
Yeah. Claws and all, bitch.
Yeah, I'm Petty Kruger. I will show up in your dreams and get you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my lick back.
And just because I ain't saying shit, don't think I forgot.
Don't think I forgot.
Don't think I forgot. Don't think I let it slide. Don't think about it.
I'm Tom Petty.
If I let it go, I'm going to let you. I let it go.
Yeah, I ain't never letting it go. I ain't never letting it go. I'm going to get mine back. Right? So if you Petty Kruger, you Tom Petty, put a comment underneath the video, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can let it go, you can comment too.
Sometimes it's better to let it go. But not everybody can.
Sometimes it hurts to hold on. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get your lick back early.
Yeah. Yep. So, but
as far as I'm concerned,
I remember we did you know what I was thinking when you said we didn't do a song together? I don't know how this didn't work out. We did the Let's Go Sixers anthem.
Yeah.
When we were doing the official song for the Sixers at the time. I don't remember the year. 11, 12, I forget. It's when they had Andrew Bynum and some other people. And we said, let's get this. I organized with Bandit. We came up with this idea. Let's get Philly artists to come together. We'll do two versions. We'll do a shorter version that'll only have a certain amount of time on it that can be played on radio and at the arena. Let's do Big Hook, and then we'll have the extended version for the streets or for and have everybody come together and do the song for the Sixers.
Okay.
And we had young Chris and Neef, myself, Bandit, Nino, and Jaguar Wright were on the hook.
Okay.
Quay the Entertainer.
I know Quay.
Bandit, and then they had Emilio Sparks.
I know Emilio.
Ines from Bad Boy.
Yes, yeah, my guy.
We had the female rapper.
Jade?
No, I'll think of her name. White girl. She's talented as shit. I'll think of her name. Cassidy. So me and Cassidy had back-to-back. We did the back-to-back, and they paired up Ness with Bandit, and we tried to do the voice contrast thing so it would flow. And when we were reaching out to artists, I thought it was after the song was done, I was like asking Bandit, or Quay, did you ever reach out to Blak and ask him if he wanted to do it?
No, none of them never did.
Yeah, it's just dawned on me now, that I meant to ask you years ago. And, way past the time.
I never got that invitation.
The song was only good for a year anyway. I told people, don't name any current people.
Right.
Keep it the classic
so they
people.
Could last longer.
That way the song could last longer. But two of the people put current people in it, and then it got timed out.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what
because
happened.
Because of that. And then they started doing that song, Let's Go Sixers.
I got a record with Tone Love from Tough Crew.
Yeah.
And it was a concept that he came up with called Top Villains.
Okay.
And it was kind of molded and shaped after that. Milk and Gibbs is chilling. What more can I say? You know what I'm saying? And me and him, we went back to back with that joint. But I think I overdid it on the record. My verse, I needed to cut my verse and make it shorter.
Okay, too long.
It was too long.
I thought you meant you gave him the business on it.
No.
That's why it didn't work out.
No. Tone is a formidable force.
All right.
In the booth. So, but the record, I put too many bars on it. I was supposed to cut the verse.
Instead of 8 to 12, you did 24 some shit.
Yes, I probably did like 36.
Yeah, it's a little much for a feature, unless that's what it's supposed to be.
Right. I was just going off the original record, the Milk and Gibbs record.
Yeah.
But you know what happens? A lot of times is what you just said, though. A lot of times I get on people's records and I pull the pamper off and I turn the record into my record.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the times,
which is okay.
Well,
but some people don't like it.
Some people don't like it. So I don't get a lot of calls when it comes to doing features.
Yeah, some people don't like it, man. They really don't.
And
They're
y'all
like,
know.
You outshine me on my own shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just come better. What's it got to do with me?
Listen.
You called me to be on this, I'm going to be on it.
Shout out Capadonna, you know what I'm saying, for the opportunity to get on your record, even though you didn't put the record out after I put the verse on there. And I get it. Shout out to the homie Rampage, you know what I'm saying? He featured on one of my joints that I did with Simon Hiller, Rampage from Flipmo Squad. Like that was a very dope record.
I knew the name sounded familiar for a minute. I was like, man, where do I know that from?
Yeah.
Maybe you said Rampage.
Last Boy Scout. Last Boy Scout.
Flip mode.
Did the joint with Biggie and LL and them. Like,
yep.
I got a record with him. I got records with a lot of people, but as far as them putting me on their record, a lot of people like probably not going to do that.
Yeah, speaking of that, yo, I just, MMG or Rick Ross just signed somebody named Nino Breeze?
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't even notice it until this morning when I heard.
Do Nino know?
I don't know. I got to call. I got to ask him because I don't know. Because it's straight up spelled the same way.
That's crazy.
Nino Breeze. He's on MMG with Rose.
Hopefully Nino, the Nino we know, got his name
copyrighted and trademarked, man.
Yeah.
And all the paperwork's right.
Yeah, because that happened to me with my website.
Because if it lapsed, then this guy is able to do it.
And he's free.
Because if you don't tighten up your paperwork and renew it every time it's due, you can lose your trademark. I'm just hoping it didn't happen I was like, oh damn, Nino Breeze is on a joint with Ricky.
That would be crazy.
That's crazy. I went and put it on. I'm like, this ain't Nino Breeze. Like, who the fuck is this?
That is crazy.
And then I went and looked at the picture and I'm like, oh, that ain't Nino Breeze, man. Singing or rapping, that ain't Nino.
So what's new in the politics of Philadelphia? Like what's been going on in Philly? I know a lot of artists are like, there's actually an open mic tonight.
No shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been to or heard of one in so long, man.
Word.
I've been out of the scene.
So the Fire, one of Philadelphia's oldest venues.
Where's that at?
On 412 Girard Avenue.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you have the Trocadero.
Garage, is it?
No. The Fire is right next to the firehouse.
I missed the Troc. They used to do a lot of stuff at the Troc.
Yes, that was one of the most legendary venues in Philadelphia. Right, you got the TLA.
The TLA is a classic. That's
a classic venue.
Like big names, mid names, small names would all go there, and it's a good.
I don't think
it's
a stage in Philadelphia that I ain't been on.
No, I performed at the TLA many times. The Troc a couple. The Arts Garage, one time we did an album release party there. It was for Nino's album Love Letter. Man, that was back in 08. Say 08.
Okay.
When DJ Soho was producing this stuff. At the same year, I had put out Time Is Money with Nino Breeze, and we put it on the DJ Scratch mixtape.
What Scratch? Scratch from the Roots?
Yes. DJ Scratch, yeah. It was on his mixtape. And then it was going to go on the album also. You know what I mean? But
nice.
It was like we tried to piggyback off of each other and do, but his album release party was nice, man. He performed, he did some covers, then he did his own songs. He would mix in stuff, keep everybody engaged. It was nice. I missed that venue, man. I know they closed that down a long time ago.
They did.
But it was a nice little spot. Intimate, good for like a little performance.
I haven't seen nobody do it like 9th and Spring Garden, Club Polaris, that's going.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Zandu, that used to be Club Egypt, that's going.
So Egypt, there's nothing where Egypt is now.
What you mean, the building's going?
No, I meant as far as like clubs. There's nothing there anymore?
No.
Egypt.
Right across from the gas
That was
station.
major, yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2 floors of like craziness.
Yeah. Then you had Club Shampoo.
Shampoo was like 6'4", is that craziness.
Yeah.
That was crazy. When you would go into the lower level floor on the little drop,
they had like fucking,
shampoo, the foam and shampoo was everywhere, literally up to here.
Yeah.
I mean, don't wear no fly shit and go into that room because your shit is destroyed. Don't wear no white.
They had Transit. Transit was on Spring Garden. Used to be the old bank.
I remember that name.
Me and Ness. That was the first time I performed with Ness in that club, at Club Transit. Me and Ness had did a show there. We was hired to do a show at Club Transit. That's the first time I ever seen them perform.
Okay. That pre or post Bad Boy?
It was during.
During. Okay. No, because I know he was still doing his thing after the band stuff. Because he was in on the sessions at Daddy's house, working on Press Play album.
Okay.
First time I met him was right around that time. Yeah. I always fucked with him. I always thought he was decent. He's nice.
No, he is.
Yeah.
He makes good records. Him and my homegirl, Zab Mula, just did a record. I would love to get both of them up here and have a conversation about the record that they just did. And, there's a lot going on. The homegirl, Combat Pretty, she just did a record with, she did a record with Freeway. There's a lot of different collaborations going on, but mainly what I see is guys jumping on a lot of female records because the wave has been females for so long.
Besides your Kendricks, Drakes, and
artists, male artists are trying to stay afloat by grabbing onto these floating devices. They're saying grabbing onto these women and
hanging on for dear life.
Hanging on for dear life,
man. But they have been outselling us in the recent years. Or outperforming, not selling, outperforming.
I'm gonna tell you why the bar has been set so low now. Like if you listen to the record by Eminem and Royce the 5'9", I think it was on Royce's album. Like the lyrical bar has been set so low. You can get on a record and say anything. Yeah. Anything.
It's different now too. They're going more for the melodic, catchy. Can I say some wild, toxic shit real quick? Get one off.
No, that shit is
but
whack.
The boom bap and the bars, I think, have definitely taken
a back seat
as far as importance.
Well,
and not saying they don't have bars. I'm not.
Hold on, let me stop you right there. The importance of it is still important, right? As far as the,
you're saying you just can't do it.
No, you can, but you have to do it in a way that is new. You can't do it the old way. You can't get on the mic and go, yes, y'all, you don't stop. You can't do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You have to do it in a way that comes across as current. You can't say no mediocre bars and just because it's over a boom bap beat, think you're going to get away with something nostalgic.
Now, I did do that in like 08, 7-ish in that area on this song called On the Stoop. So it's like a classic old school big dope rope chain, and I did an old school flow but with a new school.
What was the flow? What's the old school flow?
So like I can't even holy shit, I can't remember my own fucking song.
Well, shit, it's been years.
I just drew a blank. Yeah, I'm like, my mother and this is the hook. My mother and your mother was hanging up clothes. That's how it goes on the stoop right in front of the door. Grab the beat and the flow. Let me get that boom, tang, boom, boom, tang, boom.
Okay, I can hear that.
But the flow and delivery is great.
I can hear.
You know what I mean? So it's got a mix of the.
Right, I see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the bubblegum in the dish. My mother, your mother
that kind of shit. But with
that shit
with the 08,
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that was some hood ghetto shit right there.
Yeah, jumping rope. The video, they're playing hopscotch, the double dutch, and
where the fuck did you grow up at?
You got your phone hooked up to something?
No.
You can put it on.
No.
I'm from
now
South
that
Philly.
Makes me want to know where the fuck you grew up at.
South Philly, Packer Park. But
that's
South Philly.
Yeah, because that connected.
Yeah.
Because I remember playing those ghetto games.
You know, the double dutch, the hopscotch, chalking it out on the sidewalk. The girls would, you know, and then, you know, we'd be in the cut just chilling.
You was there.
And the girls doing their thing. Then we hit the fire hydrant. And you get the fire hydrant squirting in the summer.
You know what I'm saying?
So I basically just took it back there, but with a way modern twist.
Yeah.
Like when you hear the delivery, you can hear the old school, but the bars and the verses they were modern.
Right.
So if you get a chance, check it out. It's on the Stoop.
It's kind of like appreciating
it was just giving
architecture.
Took my hat to the rock cans and everything that came before me.
I'm not mad at that.
And then I was, you know, and then I just did my thing. Produced by LF Days, made the beat. He killed it on that shit. It was good. I loved it.
Listen, I got some ideas for some new records that I'm going to be working on because I just put the studio back together.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to get at least one in.
Yeah, we got to get a record in, bro. But I wanted to see where you was at, and you just showed me. You know what I'm saying, and you're probably more advanced now than you was then. So I'm with it.
I'm sure I can still do it. It's been years since I've recorded my own song.
Yeah.
But I still stay in action by working for other people.
Okay.
So, you know, a couple warm-ups, I'm sure I can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, muscle memory. It's like getting back in the gym.
All right, what else we going to rap about in regards to what's going on out there in the wonderful world of who got lyrics?
All right, so we touched on the Fab and...
Yes, and the Grammys.
And the Grammys, we did that. What do you think about the Super Bowl? Bad Bunny's performing the halftime show. Do you think that stretches the audience international more than it would had, say, Kendrick did it? Or anybody, pick anybody. Bieber, you know, Bruno Mars.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you something.
Is it because it's so Americanized?
Michael Jackson.
But that set the bar for what the Super Bowl is now.
Nobody gives a shit about the performances now. Like, we watched the Kendrick performance because of the
You know, it's still the most watched 40-minute section on television, still to this day. Even whether it drops off in viewership, it's still with the commercials. It's still like one of the most viewed events every year.
And I don't know why. I don't see.
I tell you this, I got Seattle beating
the fascination.
I'm gonna put it out there, but I just think Seattle's gonna win. Both good teams, but I just think Seattle's gonna get the win. But the Super Bowl halftime show, I'm gonna watch it because I just want to see what the fuck's gonna happen and how people are gonna react.
I'm probably not.
Yeah, I watched the Super Bowl anyway, so it's not like I'm going out of my way.
I went to one Super Bowl party in my entire life. I went to one Super Bowl party.
Yeah,
and I never. And then it's just watching football is just not my thing anyway. I'd rather play than watch. That's with any fan.
If you play with basketball,
I would rather be on stage than be at a show.
Yeah, no, I still like watching. I still like going to concerts. Like I will go to watching Teddy Swift perform live, going to see Keith Sweat, Blue Hill.
But you know what my biggest, I don't know, what would you call it? I will never get to see myself perform live.
Not in the moment. Like you can record it and watch it.
That's not watching me live.
But you're not in the moment.
I will never be able to get to see myself perform live.
No.
Like everybody else get to enjoy what I do or what I create, except for me. I don't even enjoy the records that I make, right? It probably has a shorter shelf life with me than anybody else. Because your old music that nobody heard is still new music.
Well, yeah, yes it is. It is, really.
And you don't want to hear it no more.
But people haven't heard it, so to them it's like, oh man, this is new.
I got records, you know what I'm saying, that I go back and I listen to, like, damn, I should put this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's just like, I'm tired of hearing it already.
Yeah.
And I probably never played it for nobody else.
Yeah. I have songs that never made it to, I never played for people.
Yeah.
Or maybe a few people, but obviously the songs that went on the album, people have heard.
Right. But there's songs that didn't make the album.
Oh yeah.
That's dope records.
That didn't go with the theme, the concept. They didn't fit well enough.
Yeah, right.
Sonically, they belonged on something else, or they were just mixtape level shit, and that's the way it was treated. Or they were just chilled, you know.
I feel you.
Experimenting, and I was like, yeah, it's not. Yeah. We'll talk that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
Well, I'm about to start some new experiments. Y'all be on the lookout for some new music. It's probably not going to be on your streaming services. I'll probably put it on Bandcamp, and you can pay for whatever you want for it. But there is going to be some new music. You can look forward to some new music with me and jRag, maybe. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would like to at least get one record done.
We got to get at least one record done.
Just for nostalgic purposes.
You
put it out there.
But listen, we're going to wrap it up. This has been another episode.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. Who got lyrics? jRag, Montana Blak. We got some Who got lyrics that are coming. The Mindscape.
We're going to do a Mindscape episode.
We're going to do a Hugging the Block episode.
And don't forget that make sure you lock in and put it in. We got the Valentine's Day specials coming.
Yeah.
Love and War.
Yes.
Because we already completed the Love After War. So now we got a little bit of Love and War.
Because they go hand in hand.
But it's a Valentine's Day special. I believe we're going to be shooting that on Friday the 13th before Valentine's Day.
I might wear my Jason mask.
No, that is funny, actually. I didn't even think about that when I put it. Yeah, but it is Friday the 13th because the 14th Valentine's Day is on Saturday this year.
Give me a jumpsuit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just red. Shit. Red, yeah. Really fuck them up with it.
All right, so make sure y'all tune in for those episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Every week. Yeah. Every week we're going to drop an episode. So stay locked in. Follow us on all our social media.
For sure. Y'all might get the exclusives on my Instagram with some new music too.
Yeah, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
And we will see y'all next episode, all right?
Perfect time. Look at that shit. Fucking thing started raining right there. Luther Vandross.